Hey guys, welcome to this latest video. This one is a little bit more positive, so I should really get myself excited. I've just received this in the post today, about 10 minutes ago, and I believe, or it must be, I've only got one order coming at the moment. I believe this is my perfume order, so as promised, I'm going to do an instant reaction video to this because I have not tried anything in this package. Now, I don't know if I'll keep all these perfumes. I'm going to see how I feel about them after I've used them for a few days or weeks. But Lush are just so expensive. I shouldn't have bought this. I don't quite know how I'm going to be able to pay my rent. I'm already struggling because I have no work at the moment until next week. But yeah, anyway, Lush perfumes and a few other bits and pieces. I'm going to start actually with the other bits and pieces. There's only three other things in here, but two products, two of one of another, that have already come out. But me, being behind everything and also just coming back from Thailand, I haven't managed to purchase. So one thing I bought was a tub of magic crystals. People used to do that, didn't they? Used to go like, to get it all nice and zoned in, and my camera's just like, no, Jen. This is Magic Crystals. This is one of the new shower scrubs. They've also just brought out Scrub, which I need to get because it just looks amazing and sounds incredible. This one is just peppermint, rosemary and sage, which I'm excited by, but then people have told me it smells like certain things and doesn't excite me so much. Now, I love the colour. I cannot wait to try this out in the shower, and I'm going to do so. But this one just smells super pepperminty. I'm really hoping that the sage and the rosemary come through more, but I have a feeling it's just giving a gentle herbalness overall. But it really is just minty and fresh and a little bit like peppermint chewing gum. A bit more like spearmint chewing gum because it's slightly sweet actually. Peppermint I always associate with being the stronger of the two and being a bit more in your face. And this one is more like pretty and sweet and sugary, and I've just got it all over my hands there. But I'm super excited to try that out. That's Magic Crystals. That's a permanent to the range. And I believe, before I get onto the perfumes, yes I have, I left it right to the last minute and I was so worried they were going to sell out, but they won't, and they didn't. But I also bought myself two of these. These are the Karma Shower Bombs. They came out last month in the Lush Labs, and this one, as the name suggests, smells like the Karma range, and it's exactly as you'd expect, nice and powdery, lots of patchouli in there, orange, lemongrass, etc. But it's the patchouli and the orange that makes it stand out. These are pretty much like the golden little pyramid bath melts, except nowhere near as expensive and nowhere near as pretty, but still. That's going to be really handy for me because I'm no longer able to have baths this week, so I've got loads of things to try in the shower. And now we are on to 4 amazing perfumes. Now, I thought I got 5. I can't count. Did I get 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I got 4. I didn't buy Orange Blossom because it's not vegan. It has beeswax in it, I believe. Beeswax or honey. I'm pretty sure it's got beeswax. I could be wrong. So I didn't buy that. And I also didn't buy Cocktail because I've already had Cocktail in the past. And I really can't even afford these 4. And I've got nothing else to sell. But I had to get these because these are 4 brand new ones, never before released, under this guise and this name, etc. So I'm going to open all 4 little boxes. They are so cute. And I'm going to give you my first reaction to all 4 of the perfumes. So the perfumes that have come out are Metamorphosis, Over and Over, 2 More Hearts, I think it's 2 More Hearts, I think it's called, and Assassin. And as you can imagine, Assassin is supposed to smell like Assassin shower gel. Over and Over is supposed to smell like the Over and Over bath bomb. 2 More Hearts is supposed to share its scent with 2 Hearts Beating. And Metamorphosis is supposed to share its scent with the Metamorphosis bath bomb. So I'm going to give it a quick smell. Here they are. Here's the little pretties in their ditty little bottles. Woo! I love Lush shower gels when they come like that. They're just so cool to collect, but I don't have any more. I really don't. I've actually got 2 perfumes left. I have Tank Battle, which has about this much in, and then I have 1 bottle of Smuggler's Soul, and that's all I own. So, which one am I going to start with? I'm going to start with the one I think I'm least excited by, which is this one here, which is Two More Hearts, because I'm not a massive fan of this scent. This one has Ylang Ylang, Rose Absolute, Jasmine, Sandalwood, Sicilian Lemon Oil. Ooh. Okay, so from the bottle, I was expecting a very sort of heady Ylang Ylang, that you get that sickly, sweet floral smell from the Ylang Ylang and the jasmine, but that is very, that is very delicate and dainty. That has rose and jasmine, maybe the jasmine slightly more, but it smells like, from the bottle, it could be different on the skin, it smells a bit more powdery than I was expecting and a bit sweeter. Almost like there's a little dash of, not, I wouldn't say vanilla, there's not vanilla in there, but a little dash of something. Like baby powder. It reminds me actually of the smell of baby powder a bit. Okay, I'm going to smell this on the skin. I don't know why I'm doing this. Woo, this is how you do. I know you're not supposed to do that, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, that's not what I was expecting at all for Two More Hearts. That doesn't share its scent with Wash This Man, whatever. Wow, that's actually really nice. Very floral, as you would expect, but it's not sickly and it's not particularly strong. It really is. I think the jasmine comes out for me the most there, with the rose underneath. And then it says, like I say, it's very powdery. It is very much like a dusting powder. Like a talcum powder, actually. I really do get the talcum powder element, but stronger and obviously more quality than just basic talcum powder. I can smell that the lemon brings in a sweetness, but there's no zestiness here. I don't get any strong lemony smell whatsoever. And I don't really smell the Ylang Ylang that much. I smell like a sweet jasmine, not anything like Lush. Like if you're like me and find Lush are so overpowering and too sickly sweet, it's not like that. It's delicate, it's dainty. It's a lovely floral, powdery smell. Very pretty. I would use the word pretty. If you like floral smells, you'll like that. And it's not a very old-fashioned smell. It's quite a modern smelling one. So some of the perfumes that Lush bring out, sometimes you smell it and think, oh, you know, my grandma might use that as a very sort of 60s or 50s smell. But this isn't. This is very fresh, delicate, but modern. So that's nice. Two More Hearts. I wouldn't say I'm going to love that one because I like things with a bit of a twist and so on. But that's Two More Hearts is not what I was expecting. So that's a good start. Okay, which one should I go for? I'm going to go for Over and Over, which I believe shares its scent with the Over and Over bath bomb. This one has lime oil, cypress, fennel and orris. So yeah, it has the same ingredients as Over and Over. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it does. It does. I'm confirming it right now. You can smell the lime, but again, it's not citrusy and it's not zesty. It's fruity, the lime. And I can't really smell, I mean, the cypress is there making it a little bit more rich smelling, but it's not super strong. I'm just trying to spray a tiny little bit. Again, I don't know what's with the hand thing here. Okay, now the smell comes out a lot more. Now we get a strong lime smell, but again, it's fruity rather than zesty or particularly citrusy. When it settles on the skin, it becomes more of like a lime, like the lime zest, like the actual, it's got a very slight, I wouldn't say bitterness to it at all, but it smells more like when you sort of peel the lime skin rather than the inner fruit itself. I can smell very, very delicate notes of the fennel, but it's not giving me any sort of like aniseed, licoricey smell at all. It's very light and crisp, like a fresh fennel would be if you were to cut it up and stir fry it, for example. But that is Over and Over, but a nice, delicate, dainty, very loose, very light smelling perfume. I like that one a lot. That's a very summery smell to me, but it's not like Calacas that is very strong on the skin. The lime is very in your face. This one sort of sits back, relaxed, and gives you a bit more sweet lime smell. So I like that one a lot. It is slightly different from the bath bomb. I find the bath bomb is a little bit more creamy because the bath bomb has banana in part of the base as well, but this one obviously doesn't. So it's a little bit lighter and delicate, but very, very nice. And if you're fans of the bath bomb, you will really like that one. Okay, I'm going to go for, let's go for Metamorphosis. Okay, I can't smell anything. I don't know whether I don't know how you wash your palettes when you're doing perfumes, but that's a really hard one to smell. I can't detect much at all. I mean, the main ingredient's water, so maybe it just smells of water. I don't know, I was kidding. They all smell of things. This one has mandarin oil, clove bud oil, neroli, sandalwood. So again, Metamorphosis bath bomb. I generally get no smell from the bottle at all. It's a very, very delicate smell. If there is a smell, both of these, even though they're both still there, but obviously this smell needs a bit of an awakening. I'm going to spray it up here, just a tiny bit. Okay. Now it comes out. Now that is Metamorphosis, the bath bomb, but it's different. I always say when you turn bath bombs into perfumes, you lose that powdery essence that's sometimes quite nice, and you lose it a little bit. But oh, that is nice. Okay, it took a few seconds to kick in there. I can smell the mandarin, but it's not particularly strong overall. The more you smell it, the more rich it is. It's definitely slightly richer than the bath bomb. I would say the neroli is quite strong in the mix. You get that very sort of toxic greenness to it, but at the same time the sandalwood's there and you get a lovely sort of woody but resinous woody smell as well. And then the mandarin sort of works alongside that. So you can smell the mandarin, but again, it's not zesty, it's not citrusy, it's again fruity, and it works well together. That's nice. I'm already smelling a change to the perfume now. I mean, over a space of a minute, it's already started to sink into my skin. The sandalwood's becoming a little bit sweeter. It's not so intoxicating. And it says clove bud oil. You can smell there's a bit of a grounded clove smell. But they all work. All four of these ingredients, the neroli, the sandalwood, the clove oil, and the mandarin, they all work really well here. They're all of equal mix, but that is a really nice smell, Metamorphosis. If you like the bath bomb, you will love that. Again, slight differences as you would expect because of the format change, but still over and over a Metamorphosis still do share the scent with the bath bomb. And the final one we have here is Assassin. I love the name of this. This has pine oil, lime, neroli, blackcurrant and vanilla. Oh, and oak moss as well. So it's supposed to share its scent with the shower gel, which I haven't had for a long time, but I remember loving it. Again, these perfumes don't offer an awful lot in the bottle. I mean, the first two did, and now this one, I get a tiny bit of the blackcurrant, really, if anything. Bit of blackcurrant, bit of lime, nothing else. So let's have a spray. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand, I think this one. Oh, I'm squirting it the wrong way. Let's do the typical shake of your hand. Whoa, I can smell that one before I even put my nose near it. Oh. That is odd. That doesn't smell like the shower gel to me, from what I remember. Oh, that is very strange. That is like crawling through a field in the springtime and sniffing everything that comes in your way. Because I am getting, oh, what is that smell? There's like a damp oak moss smell, but I don't quite know if I like it. It doesn't sit particularly well with me here. It's a very damp smell. The lime is very, very low in the mix. The neroli is there. You get a greenness to it. It's very green. I'm not getting much of pine oil. I think I might be getting like a resinous feed from the pine, but it's not like would you expect some like needles and pine shower jelly. You can smell that very distinctive pine smell, and I don't get that here. The more I smell, I'm really talking like I'm stretching here. I can smell the very slightest bit of vanilla, but it's so low in the mix that I don't think that it would make much of an impression on most people. At the same time, I get a very slight sort of tartness from blackcurrant. It's not particularly fruity. It's more like the tart sort of when you bite into a blackcurrant, you're like that sort of smell in smell form, if that makes any sense. You know what? I don't know if I like this one. This is not what I was expecting at all, because I remember really loving the shower gel. But I can't remember off the top of my head. I feel that it is the same scent because there's pine oil in here and it just makes sense, but I feel like I'm just smelling a series of wet weeds, if that makes any sense. There's not a particular sweetness in here apart from like a natural green element. The oak moss is present, the neroli's there, gives a greenness, but overall this is not a smell that I feel like I'd be comfortable wearing on my body very often. And I don't quite know if it's a smell that many people would compliment me on. It's a smell that I could understand and appreciate if I was out walking somewhere and I got a smell of nature. But it's not one that I'd particularly be keen spraying on myself. I don't think I like Assassin, guys. I thought I was going to be super excited for this one. I mean, obviously, I'm going to give it a bit more of a go of all 4 of these. But I'm not sure. I actually don't think I like Assassin. I'm not saying I dislike it, like I really think it's a horrible perfume. I just don't think it's one that I would want to wear. I wouldn't, if I smelled it in a shop, I don't think I'd buy it, you know? Anyway, there's my 4 perfumes. There's my initial reaction. We didn't need to go over Magic Crystals and Karma Shower Bomb. I will be doing 4 reviews on all 4 of these today and tomorrow. And the reason why I say today and tomorrow is because I need to have time to wear them, let them to mature on my skin over time, go and experiment by leaving the house and seeing how they work. But I'll have reviews on all 4 of these for you to have a look if you're not sure what to buy and what not. My favourite out of the 4, I think over time, at the moment I think Over and Over is my favourite. And I think that's the cheapest one as well. But I think over time, Metamorphosis might become a favourite because it's more of a signature smell, I think. Oh, Assassin, go away. 2 Hearts is really lovely. I'm not saying anything wrong about 2 Hearts, but I never get super excited about floral smells unless it's something that shares its scent with Tender as the Night. But Assassin, someone needs to assassinate Assassin. No, seriously, that's a really bad pun, sorry. I don't think I like Assassin, but let me know in the comments what you think about these perfumes if you have yours or when you do. And please head over to my blog. I've got lots of reviews publishing today on the rest of the last month's, I don't know what's happening to my hair or what I'm even talking about right now. My last month's Lush Labs. I'm now at home more permanently, so my reviews are going to be a lot quicker and a lot more interactive for you guys. But yeah, I'm interested to know how Lush chose these ones because I don't see like Tender as the Night or Mumkin, you know, I'm still bitter. But thanks Lush for releasing these, something different, something kind of exciting. And yeah, let me know what you guys think on your perfumes. These are starting to annoy me now. Take care. Bye.